What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Baker's DIY Lifestyle. So in today's video, we are going to be tackling a basement renovation. We're going to be ripping up the carpet, repainting the walls, putting some new light fixtures up, and really transforming the look of this basement. So this is my aunt's house, and I've got my brother-in-law here. He's got drug into helping me today, and we are going to start by ripping out the carpet, getting all of that done. I'm going around the walls right now, making sure I don't see any holes or places that need patched, and then hopefully by the end of the day, we'll have all the flooring ripped out and hopefully the walls painted so that all we have to do when we come back is lay the new floors, get the baseboards in, and then we can do the light fixtures and stuff like that later. But the space itself is not super big. It's about 600 square feet. I'll do a little spin around here so you can see everything. And down here is going to be super easy because, again, it's so small, we should be able to get it done pretty quick as long as it all goes smoothly. So we are going to be painting the walls right here in the staircase the same color as downstairs. And up top there is a solid 25 feet up. So I've got a pole and a trimmer that I'm gonna try out. Never used one before. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully I don't get any paint on the ceilings because that would suck. And then once we get all that done, we'll be laying down some nice luxury vinyl plank down here and really just brightening up the space and making it a nice place to hang out. But with that, we're gonna start ripping up some carpet and get to work. All right, guys, so we are back for day number 2 working on the basement here. So our goal for the first day was to get all of the painting done. We got super close, but we ran out of time, so we had to pack up and get out of here. But today, what we're gonna focus on is finishing the trim around the tops of the walls. I'm gonna knock that out, and then Michael's gonna finish rolling. It's 2 wall here's, we need to put 1 more coat of paint on, and then we will start going up the stairs. So that little trim kit tool that I wasn't sure about, it actually did pretty good. And you can see the coverage up top there, so it looks nice. I am gonna have to probably give a second coat across these little sections here. Definitely hit this section right here with the roller. But overall, for getting way up there, that thing worked pretty good. So I'm excited with the results. And I think once we get the second coat on everything and get the paint done, we're gonna have it looking really nice. So the flooring we got actually already has underlayment built into it. So it is a waterproof floor. There's not much to worry about when we put it on the concrete down here. And there's no water issues or anything like that. So we made the choice not to go with a traditional underlayment underneath the floor. And I think we're gonna be perfectly okay. But once we get to a point where I can get off of the painting, I'm gonna go around the trim of the floor here, make sure I pull up all the carpet strips, get the rest of the carpet underlayment up off the floor, get it nice and clean. Because any of the dirt that was left onto the concrete, it might cause like little scratchy noises, or you might be able to hear some clicks when you're walking across the floor if you don't make sure it's super clean. So throughout the video, as we start laying the floor, you'll see us vacuuming, making sure the concrete is nice and clean before we start putting the floor down. But once we get the floor coming in, it should go pretty quick. And hopefully we just have a couple more days of work and the whole downstairs will be done. But with that, we're gonna get to work. We're gonna finish knocking out the paint. Maybe start on some flooring today, but we'll just see how far we get. right guys, so we are back for day number 3 on the install. So hopefully today we can get this thing completely knocked out. We're gonna see how much trouble that little section of parquet floor right there gives us. Hopefully we can get that out. If not, we might just have to leave it and we'll finish everything. That way we can make sure we at least get everything back in her basement so she can use it when she gets back home. But if that's the last little thing we have done and we can get like all the baseboards down, get all the light fixtures done, we'll be really close to getting this thing finished. But you can see we've got a little over half of the floor completely put down. It's looking really sharp. We got the flush mount light fixtures put in on both sides here. And then the next thing we're gonna do for lights is swap this fan out. We're gonna put a flush mount fan in that has 4 bulbs in it to give a little bit more light down here, so we don't always have to turn on that lamp just to see what we're doing. And then I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna cover up that ugly looking pipe with some shiplap. We're gonna make that look super nice, put a cover over that so she can still access the plumbing without it just being a terrible eyesore down here. But the project has been super smooth. We're moving right along and we're just gonna get down to it and try to knock this thing out today. So here we go. All right guys, so we are completely done with everything that we're gonna be doing in the basement, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. But we went ahead and did the floor as far as we could because that parquet section right there, I just do not have the tools to be able to knock that thing out quick enough to get it done. And she's getting the rest of her house floored here in the next few weeks anyway, so I told her just to have those floor guys come in because they probably have some bigger equipment that can tear that stuff up and get it cleaned up and get the floor down really quick. But overall, the job wasn't super bad. That parquet was definitely the only thing stopping us from completing the whole thing. But we got the new light fixtures up, new ceiling fan. This little section over here, the shiplap where we covered up the main drain going out of the house, I ran short, just a little bit short at the top, so I'm gonna have to go and get one more board for this, and then I'm gonna fill in all of that, clean it up, and make it look nice. And then once the floor guys get all of the floor in, I might come back and do the baseboard if they don't do it. But we'll finish all the baseboard around the bottom here, under the steps and all of that. And then walking up her stairs here, we did change this old style light that she had hanging up right there and put a flush mount at the top up there that gives a whole lot more light and just makes it look a lot brighter and more inviting. And you don't have to worry about hitting your head or anything as you're carrying stuff up and down the stairs either, so that's really nice. But other than that, if you guys like the video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and like it because that does help spread the channel out and we are starting to grow and I'm super excited. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.